Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a little different. I am going to be showing you guys what I use for skincare and what else I use for my hair, because I do my hair, so it is bleached. So we all know that when you do your hair, you're supposed to be, applying products to it and stuff. So I'm going to start off with my hair because it looks the worst. I like to use this 320 Pure Smoothie. I buy it at this like Mexican salon that I go and I do my hair at. And then sometimes I like to go with this 320 Pure Mask. Oh my god, it smells so good. So I like to just like rub it into my hair. So I believe the mask is 20 and the hair smoothie is 25. But I'm pretty sure you could just find it online, like if you type in 320 Pure Beauty. This makes my hair more like easy to comb out with. I noticed that it actually makes my hair look lighter, like the highlights stand out when I use this product. Like if you have bleached hair and if you're not using a mask, I don't know what you're doing, to be honest with you. I don't know how your hair is surviving, because then the thing with bleached hair is like you need to always follow up with like what type of treatment are you using on it, because obviously you bleached it, it's dead. So and then I know you're supposed to like wait till it's like dry to brush it, but I like to go right in and I just start off like slowly because my hair is bleached. And it had before I did it this like 2 months ago, it was already bleached. So it's a little bit more damaged than it was before, but I feel like that's normal. Like when you want to do your hair, like your hair is going to get damaged, but you can try to minimize the damage by doing these things. Like I grew up my hair for like 4 years, maybe like 3. And then so I'm gonna just say 3. I grew out my hair for 3 years because it was really short before, and I just didn't, I already know that when you bleach your hair, you're most likely gonna have to cut it, after you bleach it, because it gets really damaged. So I grew it out for 3 years, and then I went to go do my hair. It was like a orangey color and I didn't really like it, but my stylist said, you know what, like I could do your hair again, like, but you're like gonna regret it because it's gonna be fried, it's gonna look ugly. And I was like, okay, like how long should I wait? And she told me, go ahead and come back like within 6 months. I went back after 8 months, and this is what I ended up getting. She ended up, well, because yeah, well, I don't know, you know how it be. She ended up taking me, I think I was like a level 10 or something like that, and now I'm like a level 8 or 7. She ended up really like lightening my hair, and I really like it. And now, as you guys can see, like this product here really helps you a lot. Like if I were to just go in and brush my hair all raw, girl, it would be a struggle. So I like to just go in, like, I have thick hair. Recently I've been losing a lot of hair ever since like I did my obviously I got my hair done, so my hair has thinned out. And I'm not mad at it because I have a lot of freaking hair, so I'm not really tripping. I've always had really thick hair, so thick that when I wear extensions, you could tell like extensions are not for me. It don't matter if I apply them low, any other way. My hair is so thick that it makes the extensions look really cheap, or when I like try to put really thick extensions on, it makes my hair look like really thick, like I'm wearing a wig, and not in a nice way. Because here obviously it's my normal hair, and then it would be like super thick at the bottom, where it's like, why is your hair so thin here and so thick here? Like, it doesn't look right on me. So that's why I don't even bother. And that's why I try to take good care of my hair. When you're using, when you bleach your hair, like when you do your hair, You have to always like give into account that, you know, aftercare is really important. I am currently at about 12 inches, maybe even 14 inches. That's how long my hair is. And yeah, as you guys can tell, it's actually really soft. It's really, really soft for bleached hair. So come on, it's bleached. And then so this is how I this is how I basically just brush up my hair. And then I don't know how many times like a week you girlies like do your hair, like wash your hair, but I like to wash my hair about maybe 2-3 times a week. Sometimes I'll go for that 4th time, but I just like noticed that when I wash my hair a lot, it gets really dry. And then the mask is only like 1 time a week, and it says you're supposed to like just leave it on there for like 15 to 30 minutes. But I like to just like put a little bit on, especially like on my ends and where it's really damaged, and I just like to go to sleep with it. And then I wake up and I wash my hair and it's so smooth. Okay, that's kind of where my hair is at. And then I don't really like to apply any heat to it. Like you'll see me wherever I'm at with my hair, just always in its natural state, because I don't like when my hair gets really damaged. Like you can have long hair, but it's so ugly because it's so damaged and brittle. Yeah, not me. Even my my ends, like when I zoom in, you can even tell. I just like to take care of my hair because I've been that girl with the bob, and I know what it's like to mess up your hair. Okay, so then after that, usually I would do my skincare first and then I would do my hair last. But since I was looking hella crazy on camera, I'm like, you know what? Let me just do my hair first, and then we can yeah, and let me just do my hair first, and then we could do my skincare, because I was looking a little crazy on camera, which I'm not surprised. You know, I'm a little crazy myself. So alrighty, let's get started. So after that, I like to go in with my serum. I use mostly like drugstore right now because, you know, she's a little low on funds. So I like to use the Olay Vitamin C. I always use vitamin C. It is essential to your skincare. And remember to always put it on your neck, because that's the #1 way somebody can tell your age, is by looking at your neck. And then I like to go with the L'Oreal Niacinamide. Supposed to like take away dark spots. So this is the serum, and it's supposed to like hold in and lock in moisture. And you don't need a lot. Like, girl, a little bit goes like a long way. Like, trust. I think most of the times we mess up because we end up like packing our face full of it. Like, honestly, I didn't even really put that much, and it's already a lot. And I like to just like rub it all over, like my arms, my neck. I like to really like coat my face, make sure there's like a thin little layer. Usually I don't take this long. Like, I would be already done. And I like to put all over my hands, because you don't want to be somewhere with your old ass looking hands. Anywhere that the sun touches, you know, obviously it's going to age faster. And people just don't understand that, and I do not understand how they don't get that the sun will age you twice as fast. So I'm actually doing it really gently, even though it looks like I'm like manhandling my face. I'm not. I'm actually just going in very gently and just, you know, rubbing it into the skin. That's step 1. Serums are a must. You could use lotion all day, but the real vitamins are in the serums. Okay. And then I like to go in with the Olay Vitamin C Lightweight Moisturizer. So I like to just go in with my nail. I used to have like a little spoolie for this, like a little spoon. Not no more. I just like to get it from the sides and just like, you know, flick it on my nail or my finger. I don't directly dip my hand inside though, like in the middle. I just get it from the sides, and then I'll just keep going like, you know, side to side as I'm using it. And then from there I go in with my ROC Retinol Correction Line Smoothing Max Hydration Cream. I think this is like the bougiest thing that I have for skincare. I don't really I don't really be using too much bougie stuff for my skincare because it is really expensive. So if you put together all of these things that I'm using, it's literally like $200 and something for all the products that I'm showing you. And that's from the drugstore, baby. And the thing with skincare, it's like, it's not about like, okay, you could buy a $180 cream one time, but if you don't consistently use it, it's not going to do anything. You need to consistently use whatever product that you see to see results. It's the same thing when you work out. If you work out one time, it's not going to do anything. You need to keep working out and keep going and keep going. So then I like to use the ROC eye cream. It's the Retinol Correction Line Smoothing Eye Cream. I'm almost out, so it's looking hella skinny, but I always keep my little backup just in case. And you see how I'm telling you guys, I like to keep it in the little packaging because it makes me feel like, oh, I'm good. I still got another one. Like, she good. I actually don't like to throw the box away until like I'm using it. Okay, I'm gonna put it back. And I always have an extra one on hand, like por si acaso vibes. So then I just like to directly just put some in my eyes, like the areas that I feel like have the most damage. And then I'm looking crazy right now, but you know, it is what it is. And then I just grab these fingers and I just like massage my skin. Oh, they're like the lightest fingers on your skin. And then mind you, these products that I'm showing you all together, it's like 200 plus. I think it's like 225 or something like that for everything I'm about to show you. That's the serums, that's the eye cream, that's the lotions. So keep in mind, these are drugstore, but everything adds up, right? And I do see a difference after using these products for about 2 years. I do see a difference, but it does take a while for your, you know, for the benefits to start showing up in your skin. And then with the same fingers, I like to just like close my eye and just like pat it. I kind of fucked up because I don't want to be sitting here in front of the camera with my eyes all like, you know. I usually just like sit here. I'll just sit here and just like let the product soak into my eye. And I'll just keep like patting it in. And I'll look up. But I try to be careful with this step because it can burn. I hope I don't look too crazy with my eyes all hella like closed on camera. Let me open my eyes so I don't look fucking crazy. You just keep going like that. Just keep patting it in. Like, it's not hella hard, believe it or not. It's not hella hard. They're just like little taps. When I'm feeling extra old and wrinkly, I like to just like apply a thin layer and just leave it like that and then just like go to sleep. Like just with the thin layer on, and then when I wake up, I feel like super rejuvenated. With the excess product, I like to just like rub it on my face. Because I don't know where I've heard this, but I've heard that supposedly when you use like eye cream as moisturizer, it does like a lot more for you than regular lotion. I don't know if you guys ever heard that. Let me know in the comment section. But there she is, nice and moisturized. I am gonna go do my eyebrows later, but I am debating because I noticed that if I don't really need my eyebrows done too much, when I do get them done, I end up regretting it because the ladies, they want to make me happy, and they end up taking like most of my eyebrows off, and then they end up looking hella thin, you know? So I like to just like wait. And then after that, I like to go in with my Body Firm Neck and Smooth Lift and Smooth Neck Firming Treatment by Krebs Erase. So I go in with this little treatment, and it's so expensive. I got it as a present for my sister. And then I like to go in with the Body Firm Krebs Erase Advanced Body Repair Treatment Ultra. This is to make like your loose skin a little bit more tight. And I like to just like, you know, rub it on my body. It's like butter. It's like that thick type of like lotion. So I like to just like add it. This is for these. This is a neck treatment because, as I've been telling y'all, your neck is a big indicator of your age. Everybody want to focus on your face, but people don't know, or they, at least they try to act like they don't know, but or ignore the truth. But your neck and your décolletage and your arms and shit, that also gives out like your age. Like, okay, I'm not young anymore. Like, I'm not an old lady, don't get me wrong, and I do look young for my age, but still, like, I mean, let's like try to prevent things. Mind you, this is like 30 something dollars. This is like another 30. So everything that I'm showing you is like budget friendly. Skincare is not cheap. Trust, it's actually expensive, even the affordable ones, because it's not just about you buying it one time. You need to keep buying these products, and you need to keep using them religiously to see any type of any type of difference. And then finally, when we're done, putting all these delicious creams on your skin, I like to go in with my 100 SPF. It's by Equate Beauty, so like the Walmart brand, but it's 100 SPF. You could definitely use something better than this. It's just I'm low on funds, and this was already like 10 something, $15 or something like that. And it's sunscreen, and Equate is just as good as any other sunscreen. But the one that I also like to use is also by this brand, ROC. ROC also makes a very delicious sunscreen, but as of right now, she's low on funds, so this is what she has to be using. And as long as you put a sunscreen on, you're gonna be okay. You just need to embrace sunscreen. I never leave my house without sunscreen. If there's an emergency, okay, but for the most part, my face always looks stark white because I'm always putting on my sunscreen. And I noticed that my sunscreen does way more for me than even all of these products that I just mentioned, because your sunscreen is supposed to like prevent the wrinkles. So the sunscreen prevents you from forming all these wrinkles. So it does way more than repair. Well, it's not supposed to repair. It's supposed to prevent. So basically what I'm trying to say is, like, if you don't got nothing to repair, right? There's no damage to your skin, then why? You know what I mean? Like, yes, you do get like your skin damaged when you go in the sun, even for a little bit. But with you using sunscreen, like it really minimizes that the damage that it does. So when you go in with all these lotions, it's actively repairing the little bit of damage that the sun has given you from being in the sun. But if you don't use any sunscreen, your skin is looking like freaking, it's crispy, it's looking dry, it's like when you leave meat out in the sun, it's dry, right? So you need to be wearing your sunscreen whenever you go anywhere outside. Whenever you go outside, make sure you have your sunscreen on. That's super important for your skin health. And like how I've been saying, it's to prevent wrinkles. It's to prevent sun damage, right? When you go in with your serums, it repairs the amount of damage that the sun has done to your skin. But just imagine you never wear sunscreen. Like, I mean, a lotion can only do so much, baby. Like, that's why preventative sunscreen to prevent is the number one. Okay? If you don't have any money to buy any type of skincare, baby, sunscreen. That's it. That's it. If you're really down bad, because let's be real, like most of us around my age, like we are still like in college. We're still trying to like find who we are. We are barely getting out there and starting our lives, as I am 27 years old. I'm not super young, but I'm not super old. And yeah, sunscreen is really important to protect your skin. And you just like make sure you rub it all in, because I know sometimes, like, make sure you don't get this on your eye. Girl, your eyes will burn so bad. So like I was saying, most of people, like, in their 18 through like 30, like 29, 30 years old, we're still in college. Everything is very expensive. We, obviously don't have the funds to invest in all these products, especially the ones from Sephora, the bougie ones. So when I am telling you right now, sunscreen is your number one if you can't afford any of the other products. Because trust me, I've been there. I've been where like, oh, I'm taking all these classes and I'm not able to work. So I've been, really down bad. I'm not gonna act like, oh, no, I've been there. I'm a real ass person, and I'm gonna be, I'm honest. I'm honest. I've been at 22 minutes, but basically you just make sure that all of the sunscreen and all of the creams and shit, everything is like nicely put into your skin. And then how I told you guys, I just like to let my hair just like air dry to prevent damage. See, it's really pretty. At least I like to think that my hair is really pretty. Yeah, last time when I posted my other video, that's how I look when my hair is like 2 days without a wash. And then I'll try to go for a third, but girl, sometimes it's bad. Like, if your hair just like extra oily that day, like, it's bad. You're just gonna have to just like tug it out. So yes, girlies, I'm gonna be wrapping it up pretty soon. If I want to like feel extra like bougie, like extra hydrated, sometimes before I go out like with my family to go, like my family, when we go see my man's family, because we don't really like my family, like from my side of the family, like my mom and my sisters and all that, like we don't really be doing much. But my man's family always like be doing little barbecues, and they always be getting together and shit. So when I don't want to do my makeup, which I never really do, but I want to feel like a little bit more like a little more elevated, I do like to go in with the MAC strobe cream. So this is the this is like the kind of like gold undertone. It's like, I don't know if you guys could tell. It has like a little gold sheen to it. A little bit goes a long way. Don't go over here and start, you know, because this stuff is shiny. You don't want to like, you know, you don't want to put too much on now. I like to rub it on my eyes because I'm like, yes, it just makes my eyes shiny. Sometimes I do need a little bit more, just depending on like how dry my skin is. But since I usually be doing my skincare like really fast, I'm only doing it slow because I'm obviously making a video. But sometimes I'll be like, you know, and I always like to put it on my neck. Like when I'm telling you I'm a neck girl, you're always going to like see me putting lotion on my neck, on my décolletage. I put makeup on my neck too. Like most of the time when I do my makeup, like in person, you'll be like, okay, she does her makeup good. Yeah, because I like to like, when I do foundation, I like to bring it all down here, and I'll usually stop around here. It depends on what type of dress I'm using, but even then, like, I still like to bring it as far down as I can, because I like to look like I'm just one whole color, okay? I don't like to look like my face is white and my whole neck is fucking dark, or my whole face is dark and my whole face is, I mean, my whole neck is light, you know what I mean? So then I just like to rub this in. And I don't even care, like, okay, this video is 26 minutes long, but usually it'll take me like 15 minutes to do like my whole skincare. And that's really like without the MAC strobe cream. I feel so rejuvenated. I feel so not oily, but like, okay, it's a lot of product and shit to put on your face, but after a while, you know, you start to get used to it. I never really had acne that bad. Like sometimes I'll break out, but that's mostly when I'm like on my period or going through like some hormonal changes. That's kind of when I'll get acne. And I kind of got used to my face feeling just a little bit on the thicker side. A lot of people don't like to use lotion because, and I've heard this, because it makes them feel oily. It makes them feel like their face is like really thick, like there's a heavy moisturizer on there. But you know what? Heavy moisturizers are not a big deal, okay? When you are 40, 50 years old, these heavy moisturizers, you're going to be thanking them, because they protected your skin. That's how she's looking. I'm a normal person. I have imperfections. It is normal. But this is how I be looking. Let me just fix my light because it's looking a little like not as bright as I would want. Okay. And after that, when I'm done with my skincare, I like to usually go with like my Kylie. So this is my skincare routine. Usually after, like, you know how I just put like my my lip gloss on. Usually after, if I am going somewhere, or if I do want to do my hair, or I do want to do my makeup, like my next thing would be like, if I want to do my makeup, I would go in with a primer. So I like to use the POREfessional by Benefit. So I do like to use that one for my skin. I put it on, it's my primer, and then I would go in with like my foundation and do all that. I wouldn't go directly to do my eyebrows right away with so much like of this product on my skin. I would just wait a couple minutes to make sure that my skin really absorbs the product. But yeah, that would be like if I wanted to do makeup, I would just primer, and then start with face, and then eyebrows, and then, you know, like set the face with powder, so it's like all this moisture is really locked in, and I feel like that makes my face makeup look so good. And it's all really about your skincare. You take your skincare seriously, you know, you're obviously going to see like that you do have nice skin, it glows, it's radiant, you know. That, and then I like to do my hair after my makeup. I like to do makeup, hair, and then dress. I always dress at the end. So that would be like yeah, that would be like the process of me like getting ready. But right now we're just gonna go to the park. We're gonna take the kids to the park, so we're not really gonna be like doing much. That would be it. And then like after that, the last thing that I would do is I would just go in with like a lotion. This is the Versace whatever, Yellow Diamond. It's like perfumed lotion. So I was just like, you know, just like rub it on my arms, on my legs. I usually do this step before I even like put on my clothes, but you know, for the sake of the video, I'm just gonna put it on. But yeah, I always just put lotion all over my body. Don't get it twisted. Don't think that you should only put lotion on your face. You need to do your neck, and you do the arms, and you do your legs, everything, you know. So you could keep your skin healthy and moisturized. And then maybe after that, you know, I'll just go in with my Daisy by Marc Jacobs perfume. I really love this one, the one that has like the different roses. It smells so good. Depending on how I'm feeling, you know, sometimes I'll go in with a different perfume, or you know, it just depends on where I'm going. But this is generally how I prep my face for like an everyday situation, before work, before school, before I get ready to go out with my friends or hang out with my hubby and my son. I just like to make sure that my skincare is well taken care of for the most part, as much as I can. Obviously, you know, I'm not super rich, and I'm not gonna be, oh, Tatcha this and Tatcha that, and you know, I wish, but that's just not the case. So this is how I'm looking compared to when I first got on camera. I was looking really dry. Now I just have to let my hair dry, and then after that I'll go in with like a I have the fan on, so then I'll just go in with like a spray. I'll go in with the Tresemme Hold Spray, and I'll just like set my flyaways, and I'll make my hair look smooth. But I don't like to do it when it's wet, because then it gets really hard. But this is it. This is my skincare routine for anybody that is still watching. Alrighty, thank you guys so much for tuning into this video. If you guys like the video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up and subscribe. I am gonna try my hardest to keep posting these little videos, because I feel like they make me feel alive. They make me feel happy. And I'm gonna have a really good time looking back on these videos when I'm older. Yeah, so I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.